Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I wanted to take you along while I go thrifting and to an antique shop. Our first stop is Goodwill, and I found this beautiful vase with a glass bottom for $3.99, which was a really good deal. It just needed a shade. And then I also found a pair of candlestick holders, which I'm always happy to find a pair because I usually only find one of them. And then I seen this really pretty picture frame in this beautiful green color. I also found a few vases like this beautiful white vase that you can use for any season or holiday. And then I found these pretty blue pots that you can also use them for spring. And also these pretty small vases that have these beautiful little like daisies on them. And then my favorite find at this Goodwill were these salt and pepper shakers in this beautiful blue color. So our next stop is going to be at our local thrift store, and I ended up finding this pretty plate for $2. I feel like you can also use this as like a candle holder. And then I found these cute little set. I don't know quite what it's for, but I thought it was really pretty. And then I also found this. I had to take a Google image because I wasn't sure what it was for, but I think it is for a diffuser, but I think you can also use it as decor styled on a shelf. And that is really all I found at our local thrift store. They were having 50% off of the whole store, so it was pretty packed in there. And I didn't find too many things. So now we're here at one of our bigger antique stores called Grand Central Station. And I will kind of just pop in here and there just to give my thoughts on some things that I found and just let you guys kind of look at all the stuff that I ended up finding throughout the store. So the next piece that I found was called a pottery chicken, and I know antique stores run a little bit high, but I think this piece is so nice and I think it would look so good styled on top of cabinets. And so I thought this was a really good find, and they had quite a bit of them throughout the store. That was pretty cool to see a lot of these like chickens everywhere. This was also one of my favorite parts of the store that had the little Easter setup, and I was showing you guys these little bunnies, like bronze bunnies, and I shared one with you that I thrifted from Goodwill, and I actually just added some rub and buff on them, and they were charging more for these little bunnies. So definitely, if you see little bunnies at your thrift store, definitely pick them up and make them over because you can get the same look. But yeah, so that was one of my favorite little sections in the antique store. So this picture that I found, I thought was so pretty with these flowers on it. I think this would make a perfect utensil holder and would just look so beautiful on your counter with utensils inside. So in the next part of the store that I'm taking you guys in, I think it is just so beautiful in this area. I love everything. I love these towels and I regret not getting them. They are just so beautiful. And yeah, so I will let you guys see all the beautiful things that I found in this like area of the store because I just loved everything. So I hope you all enjoyed coming along with me today. I hope you stick around to the end of the video so that way I can share with you guys a little haul of all of the things that I ended up finding and picking up. So I'll go ahead and let you finish this video and then we'll go ahead and jump right into the haul. So the first item that I'll show you is from TJ Maxx. I didn't do a walkthrough. There was a lot of people and it's so small at my TJ Maxx. And also I didn't find much things. So I only picked up one item and I found this cute little wooden bunny. He was $7.99 by the brand Laura Ashley. I love all the flowers on it and it does have some texture. So I really love that. I do have another bunny kind of like this and I'll show you guys the one that I already have. So I do have this one already that just has the cute little stripes on both sides. And so I thought this one here would pair really nice together with this one. I don't know if I'll put them exactly in the same spot, but I feel like throughout my living room, if you see like this one and then this one, you'll know that they kind of go together with the same style. So I really liked this cute little bunny and I decided to pick him up. And now we'll move on to all of the thrift finds that I ended up finding. So some of the items that I got, I didn't show them on camera, but I ended up picking them up. First, at Goodwill, I ended up picking up two Valentine's items. Now I know Valentine's is already gone, but I like to say if you see things, definitely get them if you really like them and really want them because you will definitely miss out. They will be gone really quick. So first item that I picked up, I was so happy to find. It was brand new. It still had the TJ Maxx tag on it and it was just this beautiful Ray Dunn mug that just says XOXO. And this was $5.99 at TJ Maxx, and at Goodwill I think I ended up getting it for $3. And I just had to pick it up. I was like, yes, I will take it. And especially for $3. So the next thing that I picked up, I had been eyeing this cutting board over and over again and I never picked it up, but I decided, okay, it's only $2. Why not just get it? And I can also use the little utensils that it came with instead of just waiting till Valentine's Day. But I ended up picking up this cute little heart cutting board that has the little cutout heart at the top, and I thought this would be so cute next year for Valentine's Day. And then it also came with a little wooden spoon, and then it came with like two little utensils, and I'm thinking this is maybe for like cheese or something like that, or appetizers. So I can definitely use this for like some butter and use this for anything that I can find to use it for. So I am definitely going to be putting this in my utensil drawer. Well, these three in my utensil drawer because I can definitely use them not only on Valentine's Day. So the next item I picked up was this sign that says bless this home. I know not everybody is into signs or they're kind of shying away from signs, but I thought this sign was so unique. It has the little handle at the top and then it has some distressing all over it, and I just really love the look of it. So I decided to pick this up so maybe I can incorporate it into my decor somewhere. So my next items are from our local thrift store, and this is on the day that it was the 50% off the entire store. I didn't really find much because it was getting a little bit picked over, but I definitely found some other things that I shared in the video. I just didn't pick them up for myself, but I thought they were really nice, and I wanted to share them with you all. I ended up picking up this beautiful pillow. This pillow is feathers only, and I was so glad that I found this at my thrift store. But what I didn't notice is that I seen the pillow like this, and when I looked underneath, I did see that it did have a zipper, so I knew, okay, I can take this off, it can be washable. But when I looked underneath, it had another pillowcase. So I ended up getting two pillowcase covers and the feather pillow all for $1. And I was so glad that I ended up picking up this item. It does have the zipper also, and it did say Elements by Aaron Gates. So I'm not too sure where they sell these pillows at, but I was so glad that somebody decided to donate their beautiful pillow. I ended up using this pillow on my bed, and I just really love the beautiful neutral color. So my next items are from Dollar General, and I also didn't do a walkthrough of Dollar General. It was getting pretty late, and so I was pretty tired, and I went in really quickly to grab something. I will also put up some inspiration photos of kind of where I'm going for my Easter decor, spring decor. So from Dollar General, they have so many good things. I definitely recommend that if you haven't checked out your Dollar General, to check them out. I found these cute little planters. I seen these planners at Dollar Tree, and they were just the orange planners, so they didn't have the greenery or anything. And at Dollar General, you can get the greenery plus the planner for $1. And in my inspiration photos, you see that I wanted to use more planters in my spring decor, and maybe even laying them down like to the side on a shelf or anything like that. So I decided to pick up two of these in this beautiful like beige color, and I just love how these planners look. And so I ended up picking up two of those. I ended up finding two little birds, and they were both each $1. I have been into birds lately, so I definitely want to add birds into my spring decor. So I ended up picking up a red one and a blue one, and they were only $1. I am going to make them over, so they're not going to stay this color, but I definitely wanted to pick them up because I can end up painting them with some rub and buff, or I can paint them a more neutral color. So I'm not too sure which way I'm leaning towards, but definitely going to give those a little makeover. So that is all that I picked up at Dollar General. And so next at Dollar Tree, I ended up deciding to get two more of these little pots, and like I was saying, these are more in the orange and those are more in the neutral color. So these are the bigger pots, and I ended up getting two of those. And then I also picked up 2 bags of the reindeer moss. So hopefully I can do something with these planters, maybe laying to the side and having some of the reindeer moss sprinkled like coming out. And then I also need to pick up some greenery stems, but I ended up getting those two. So now I will share with you guys my last find. Okay, so at my local thrift store, they usually do these little bags, and they are filled with the most random items. On this day, like I was saying, they had the 50% off. And what caught my eye with this bag is that lately I had been into sand dollars, birds, and bees, and I had been thinking of redoing my whole living room for summer in a bee theme. So I was like, okay, I've been really into bees. I've also been loving sand dollars, even though I don't do like a nautical theme. I just really love them. I think they are so beautiful, and how they have like a little flower that looks like a flower, like imprinted on them. So I've been into sand dollars, and then I've been into birds because I have been wanting to incorporate more birds into my spring and Easter decor. So I had been into all of those three things, and when I picked up this bag, I was kind of just looking through it, and I kid you not, you guys, there was sand dollars, a bird, and a bee. And so I ended up grabbing this bag, and so I wanted to open it with you guys because I haven't seen the rest of the things that are in here, because like I said, these bags are so random, but I did want to share me opening the bag with you guys. Maybe this is something a little bit fun so we can see together what came in this little $2 bag. So let's go ahead and open it and see what we got. So the first thing is, oh, okay. So I think this is a light maybe that goes on your forehead. And yeah, so I think this is pretty cool. I actually seen some girls, we went to a little garage sale, but they had these on their head because they're like sheds. And when you look through the sheds, you know, they have all kinds of stuff. And it was a little bit dark in there. And I seen some girls wearing these. So yeah, that's what this is. Hopefully it works. I don't think it has batteries because it feels a little light, but it just came with a little string. There's the brand. And so, yeah, that's the first thing that we ended up getting in our little bag. The next thing is, I'm not too sure what this is. It does say HM on it from 1992. So that's pretty cool. And oh, look, it does have a sand dollar on it. I'm not quite too sure what it's for, but it does have a little sand dollar there. So maybe it went to like a little bag or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty neat. So that's the second item. The next item are the sand dollars. So this came with a bunch of little seashells and things. So if you've never seen a sand dollar, this is what they look like. And I don't even know how I would decorate with these because, like I said, I don't do a nautical theme. But I just think they're so pretty how they have what looks like a flower at the top. It also came with some little seashells. Oh, look, this one is so tiny. So it came with this one. And these, I don't know what these are, but it came with those. And then some more little seashells. So that's really cool. That's so cool how I ended up finding all of the things that I liked into one bag. That is just what came in this little bag of all these little seashells and sand dollars. So there's that one. The next thing is, oh, okay, so I guess these are some earrings and they are little clip-on earrings. But this one is missing the back piece and these are just blue. So that's pretty cool. But they are unfortunately missing the pair and then one of them's broken. You could probably just take off this one and maybe add it to this one if you wanted to, but yeah, it just came with those three little clip-on earrings. And then it did come with the little bee. Not quite sure what it goes to, but I thought it was so cute and I can definitely use it somewhere in my decor. Next is the little bird that I seen in the bag. How cute. He looks so cute, his little face. And it looks like he kind of leans to the side, like sits to the side. But that is so cute. Just a cute little bird. And then the last item was this wooden spool. You can definitely use this too in like a little trinket tray or something like that. So this is everything that ended up coming inside of this little $2 bag. And if you guys like this little idea of me opening the bag on camera with you guys, it's something a little bit fun, something a little bit different, definitely let me know down in the comments. I will go and try to pick up some more of these little mystery bags. So some of the things I will keep and the things that I don't want, I will definitely donate them back. Maybe somebody else could use them. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and I would love for you to subscribe and become a part of my YouTube family. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.